things that can happen to you at 3 a.m. Was that creepy or can I not be creepy, guys? I don't know. But 75% experienced phone vibrates. You check, no messages, no missed calls, nothing at all. You know, I feel like my phone does that sometimes. I feel like I get a notification, but then I don't actually get anything. Does that mean my phone is cursed? 73% experienced cat staring. Cat watches something invisible. Okay, now this one is creepy. My girlfriend and I have two, well, I say my girlfriend and I, except they're her cats technically, but they like moved in with me, so I guess they're my cats now, right? Every single time the cat is in the bedroom, she'll like be on the bed and then she'll look out the door into the hallway as if something's there and then go out there. Like it's kind of creepy. Does that mean there's a ghost? 71% experienced a plastic crack. You hear a plastic creak, maybe from the kitchen or under your bed. Oh, not under the bed. The creepy crawlies under the bed? I'm sure that's happened to you guys. Maybe not at 3 a.m., maybe not like a plastic water bottle, but like you'll just be on the couch or something and then like it could be anything. It could literally just be something falling over in like a cabinet in the sink. It could be the cat jumping somewhere. Could be a ghost. It could be someone breaking in. You never know. 70% experienced smart speaker talks. Alexa suddenly says good night, though you never spoke. Well, guys, I have an Apple HomePod Mini, and sometimes I'll just be talking, and it'll think I said Siri, and then be like, sorry, I didn't get that. Like, I'm not talking to you, okay? 68% experienced lights flicker. Guys, I don't have flickering light bulbs, but I do have 2 light bulbs that are burnt out. 66% experienced water dripping. The sink starts dripping, though you turned it tightly closed earlier. You know what this reminded me of? When I shower at the gym. Depending on which shower I use, I turn it off, but it keeps dripping. And it doesn't stop dripping. I think I didn't turn it off, but I turned it off and it's annoying. 63% experienced flashlight in window. You spot a faint light moving near your backyard window. Okay, so my parents live like out of town and they have a pretty big backyard, okay? And I remember I would always like, it would just be so creepy looking out in the backyard into the bushes and like thinking you see things. And what was the most creepy is I remember one night, like it's pitch black outside, it's late at night. I look in the backyard, my dad has a shed like way in the backyard and you could just see a light on in the shed. And it creeped me out. He just forgot to turn it off, but it just creeps me out. 61% experienced sleep paralysis. You wake up frozen, eyes open, something standing near the bed. Yeah, see this one, guys, that I never want to experience that. And most likely now that I'm talking about it, it's going to happen like tonight and I'm scared now. But just imagine, guys, you wake up, okay? But you're still dreaming. But you're not dreaming because you're there. You try to move your bones and your bones can't move. But you try to move your arms or your legs and you just can't move. You're just stuck in position. Like it's just kind of scary. 59% experience this. Phone camera opens. Your front camera turns on by itself, recording the dark room. Okay, that's never happened to me. 57% experience screams far away. You hear a scream outside, then complete silence. Yeah, that would be creepy. Luckily, that's never happened. 55% experience a knock and run. Someone knocks once, hard, and footsteps fade down the street. Come on, that's just the neighboring kids doing ding dong ditch. But wait, at 3 a.m.? Okay, that's a little suspicious. You know, some of you guys do know where I live, okay? And if you guys are watching this and if you know where I live and you've knocked on the door, most of the time I know you knocked on the door because I have a doorbell camera. But most of the time I'm like busy and grinding and I want some privacy. So I don't actually answer the door. Because then if I answer the door for one person, I have to answer the door for everybody. And then the whole block is coming and then I'm just answering the door and don't have any privacy, you know? So I think you guys will understand. 52% experience this. Eyes in painting. The eyes in a painting seem to move when you walk. Okay, that would be creepy. That would be creepy. 50% experience this. Door slightly open. You're sure you closed it. Now it's open a few inches. Guys, okay, so it's weird. When I was younger, I would never go to bed without the door like almost fully open and the hallway light on. Like I needed light. I could not sleep in the dark. That was for the longest time. Then I didn't need the light. Then I moved here to this house, which was 4 years ago, basically. And I started sleeping for the very first time with the door shut. But then my girlfriend moved in and she has 2 cats. And now because we can't really trap the cats in, otherwise they're gonna poop on the bed, we have to leave the door open. So it's just weird, you know, we went from never closing the door to back to open. But you know what? I like it open. I like the cats sleeping with us. 49% experience this. Kitchen lights. You're sure you turn them off, but they're on again. Okay, this is another thing. Every single night before I go to bed, I have a ritual. I have a routine, okay? The bedroom is upstairs, okay? Well, right now we're in the basement, but we got basement, main floor, upstairs. Bedroom's up here, okay? Then we got the kitchen and the main floor. Every single night before I go to bed, even though the bedroom's upstairs, our little movie room's upstairs, so we're always upstairs. I have to come back downstairs. Even if I don't have to grab anything or do anything, I come back downstairs. I go to the front door, I open it, I have to open it. I don't just lock it. I open it, look outside, close it, lock it. Go to the garage door, open it, look outside, make sure everything's there. Garage doors are closed, close it, and lock that door. Then I go around, turn off all the lights, and go back upstairs. I have to do that, otherwise I can't go to sleep. 46% experience this, the wrong pizza delivery. Someone knocks and says your name, but you never ordered pizza. I haven't ever had that happen. I haven't had where like they deliver it to the wrong address, and it's my address. But when I first moved here, it wasn't pizza, but the delivery man I think it was Subway, delivered it to the people across the street. Like, I don't understand. Wouldn't you like just look and be like, okay, it's this number. Okay, I see that number, I'm gonna drop it here. No, it wasn't even the one right across the street. Actually, no, it was. Now that I think about it. They take a picture and show you, right? I was like, that's not my house. So I look across the street and there it is. So I go over there. Now I can't remember, did I knock or did I not knock? I don't think I knocked, but I didn't want to be like weird, just like going up to the house, the door and just leaving. So I went up to the door. I grabbed it just in case they were watching or gonna watch. I just talked into their camera. I was like, hey, the delivery driver just dropped this off at the wrong place. I'm just taking my food. I know I remember that so vividly. 44% experienced this. Glass falls. A glass suddenly falls off the table without vibration or wind. Never happened. 41%. Digital footprint. Your phone gallery has screenshots you never took. Nah, hasn't happened. 40% experienced. An unknown package. A box sits at your door. No label. Still warm to the touch. You know, sometimes this does happen. I get a package. I'm like, what the heck is this? Then I realize it's like a PR package from a company that I didn't even know was sending me stuff. Like this literally happened to me yesterday. You guys probably wondering what it is. It was a shaver and shaving cream, guys. But there's the catch. It was a Toronto Raptors x Gillette, you know, like the shaving company collab. And they sent me a little PR package. 39% experience, front door camera. Security app shows someone standing still for 5 minutes, not moving. Yeah, that would be creepy. I look at those things every day too. And also when I moved into this house, but I wasn't actually living in it, I had access to the doorbell though, like the doorbell camera. And of course, the first person to ring the doorbell is a police officer. I was like, well, what do I do? So I talked to him. I was like, hello? He's like, hello? And then he basically told me that someone in the neighborhood got their trailer stolen and he saw my security cameras were facing where he got stolen and asked if he could see the footage. But I was like, I'm 12 hours away from that house now. I don't even live there and I don't even have access to that camera. So I'm sorry, I can't help you. I wonder if they ever figured that out. 37% experienced dog barking at nothing. Your dog growls in darkness, staring at one empty spot. I've never had a dog, guys, so I wouldn't know. 35%. Footsteps upstairs. Slow, heavy steps move above you, but you live alone. Yeah, that would be creepy. That would be creepy. And that exact reason right there is why I never watched horror movies living by myself. Now I'm fine. And guys, if I go to a movie theater and watch a horror movie, I don't even find it scary just because there's so many other people there. But if I'm alone and it's pitch black out and like at nighttime and I watch a horror movie, oh, that's where it's scary. Not necessarily the movie that makes it scary. It's like the fact that like the thoughts, they just get in your mind. It's like, oh, is someone in my house now? 33% experienced this. Whispered name. 31% experienced a van outside. Nope, and hopefully never. 29% experienced a car alarm. A car alarm? All car alarms outside start at once, then stop together. That's a little creepy. 26% unknown text. Okay, I get the most random texts and I just really don't understand. Like, all of a sudden, it was weird how it lined up because I wanted to paint some patches in my wall, but I didn't reach out to anybody. But then I was like, wait, did I reach out to people? Because all of a sudden, one morning, I got like 10 texts from different people saying, hey, you reached out about a painting quote. This is what I could do for you, blah, blah, blah. I was like, did I? I don't think so. Then another one, it's like, hey, Gilbert. I was like, oh, my name's not Gilbert. Hey, Gilbert, this paint. I was like, I think you have the wrong number. Then they sent me which I didn't, but what I sent to them. I was like, well, that wasn't me because I don't have that in my house, but I do actually need some paint done. And they're like, oh, well, I could do it for you. And I was like, well, where are you based? He's like, oh, it's like Indianapolis or something, and I'm in Canada. I was like, I don't know. 25% experienced the door handle. The door handle moves just once, slow and careful. Okay, that's creepy. That's like that's not normal. If that's happening, someone's actually at your door and you guys should lock everything up. 23% experienced an app installed. A new app appears on your phone that you never downloaded. 20% search suggestion. Okay, this one is creepy. Not necessarily this. You type IMI. It auto-completes being watched right now. Ooh, that would be creepy. But I thought this was fake, guys. I thought it was fake where, yeah, like your speakers are listening to you and like if you have a Google Home, it's listening to you and stuff. But I believe it now because if I say something out loud, like, yeah, I really want to buy a new speaker. I don't even search it up because I know like when you search stuff up, then your ads start popping up. But I didn't search it up. I didn't search anything up to do with the speaker. Then I'll go on my phone and the ads will pop up. And I didn't search it. I didn't search it, guys. So it obviously listens because how else would it do that? 19% voice in bathroom. You hear humming inside the bathroom. Lights already on. 16% footprints in dust. In dust? How much dust do you have to have footprints? 15% a random knock. Someone knocks 3 times, then total silence follows. That's another thing, guys. Every single time someone rings or knocks on the door, I check my phone. I look who it is. If it's like an Amazon package, I'll answer it. Anyone else, there's a very low chance that I'll answer it. 13% experienced ceiling cracking. You hear faint cracking above, like something shifting in the roof. 11% police report. Officer confirmed 911 silent calls from your home at the From your home. Okay, now that's creepy. If a police officer shows up at 3 a.m. and says that, I'm selling the house. 10% experienced 3:03 glitch. Every digital clock in the room freezes at 3:03 a.m. Yeah, that would be scary too. 9% baby crying sound. A baby cries outside, but there are no babies nearby. If I woke up at 3 a.m. and heard a baby crying outside, not only am I selling the house, I'm fleeing the country, okay? I'm going as far away from that as possible. 7%. Eyes in window. 2 glowing eyes appear outside your window. Human height. Nah, I'm locking myself in something. I don't know what I'm locking myself in, but I'm locking myself in something. 5%. Mirror reflection. You move, but your reflection stays still for 1 second. I swear that's happened before, but most likely my brain just seeing things, or not. Hopefully it's just seeing things. Stairs creak. A stair creaks once, followed by a faint shuffle of sound. 1% experienced photo received. You get a picture of yourself taken minutes ago. Yeah. Wait, 1% of people have experienced that? Do you think you're home alone and you just get a picture of yourself? Nah. And lastly, 0.5% experience. So some people, guys, have experienced a stranger in their garage. You found an unknown man sleeping in their car, calmly smiling. In their car? How would you let a stranger drive his own car into your garage to sleep in it? I can understand if you like closed the garage and he like jumped in and was sleeping on like some boxes or something, but in his own car? Okay, come on now. Anyway, that's good for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the show, slap that like button, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.